Peacemaker fatally stabs man while intervening in assault. Daniel Onyejekwe, a 30-year-old man, was arrested in Sapele, Delta State for allegedly stabbing Christian Goodluck to death during a confrontation on New Year's Day. The incident reportedly began when Onyejekwe intervened in what he claimed was an assault by Goodluck on his mother. A physical altercation ensued, during which Onyejekwe allegedly stabbed Goodluck with a broken bottle, leading to the latter's death. Bright Edafe, spokesperson for the Delta State Police Command, confirmed the arrest and used the incident to caution citizens about the dangers of letting emotions spiral out of control. We must all learn to control our temper and resolve conflicts without resorting to violence, Edafe said. The Commissioner of Police, Olufemi Abaniwanda, echoed the sentiment, calling for public support in fostering a more peaceful society. He reiterated the command's commitment to maintaining security and protecting lives and property, urging residents to remain law-abiding and assist the police in their effort to curb crime. This tragedy highlights a growing societal concerns about conflict resolution and the need for improved emotional intelligence in dealing with interpersonal disputes. Experts have often warned that unchecked anger and impulsive behavior can escalate minor disagreements into catastrophic events, underscoring the importance of fostering a culture of dialogue and mutual respect within communities. This is a very unfortunate event. What are your thoughts on this story?
Well, I think the person being molested or being assaulted in the first place was the victim's mother.
Yes, the victim was actually assaulting his mother. And Onyejekwe, a bypasser, came through to say, okay, don't do this, and you know, and it turned into a very ugly incident.
Okay, so the man himself, Mr. Goodluck, right?
Yes.
He used the wrong approach to solve the problem. But the intention, the good intention was there. So he was trying to, nobody can see another person somebody assaulting another person and the person will keep quiet, much less an older person, a mother. And it's an abomination for somebody to be seen beating his or her mother.
All right.
So the intention of Mr. Goodluck was a good one.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it turned out against him. So if you interview him today, we see that he didn't have it in mind to.
All right. So what approach would you have recommended that when people meet, situations? Now there is already fuel on the fire when two people are fighting or a man is assaulting a woman. There's already tension, right? What approach do you think would have been a more viable approach to go about the problem, so as to enable that it doesn't escalate to something this grievous?
Peacemaking it doesn't have to be mingled with violence. He should have restrained the guy, the man himself, Mr. Onyejekwe. He should have restrained him, tried to, if he was bigger than he was, to overpower him, or even call the attention of other the neighborhood. And in fact, the neighborhood needs to be blamed. They are to blame for this kind of thing. Now, when this thing started, why didn't the neighborhood come and solve the problem? They shouldn't have allowed that incident to escalate to that level. So if they had solved the problem, if they had intervened on time to stop the man from beating his mother, I don't think Mr. Goodluck would have resorted to using a weapon to stab him.
Now, in the tenets of life, they said at the end of the day, all people love their mothers.
Yes, everybody.
Why have we now degenerated to the point where children find it okay to lift their hands and abuse their parents?
Well, personally, I believe, when somebody begins to take something that influences that they are thinking, and begins to take a hard drug, it can drive somebody to beat his or her parents.
Are you suggesting that there's a possibility he was under the influence?
Maybe he was under the influence of either alcohol or any other hard drug, or bad. When you train a child in a bad way, most people that started with over pampering, when they grow up, they tend to be violent, aggressive, because they are not getting what they want. When a child says, "Give me this," and you give it to the child, any day you don't give that thing, and the child will react in an aggressive way, and the child begins to grow like that. So his upbringing played a part. And another issue, which I think is biological, is when you marry, when you have a child with somebody that doesn't love you. I believe, this is my personal opinion, so when you have a child with somebody that doesn't love you, the child may grow up to not love you, because blood, they say, is thicker than water. So when two brands of blood that don't belong, they don't agree, have a child, it has a.
Are you saying that no matter what the mom would have done in bringing up the boy, it's a possibility that because of blood,
yes,
he doesn't like her?
If now, for instance, if a man marries a woman, a very bad woman, we have seen in our society, marry a bad woman that doesn't love you, if you have a child with that woman, the woman may poison the heart of that child against you. You see, we have heard stories where somebody beat up his father, or somebody beat up his mother.
All right.
So all these things play a role in the relationship between a father and the child.
Let's talk about anger management in this climb, in this part of the world. What are your thoughts as regards, on one hand, the way we resolve conflict as a people? It is easily noticeable that we tilt more towards violence. Every small thing you hear someone say, "I'm going to deal with you, I will kill you, and nothing will happen." What are your thoughts as regards conflict management? Then what are your thoughts also as regards anger management, when someone is pushed to anger? What are the best ways, right, to condition yourself in a way that you will not go overboard no matter how upset you are as a person?
When you are conscious of the environment of the society, if we have a society that holds people responsible,
right,
a society where the legal system is working, people will be reluctant to commit crimes. You said in our society, you hear it a lot. "I will kill you and nothing will happen."
All right.
Now, for somebody to make that kind of comment, he or she knows that at the end of the day, nothing will happen. If the person,
but usually, our security agencies are actively fighting crime. There are many people in prisons. There are many people in jail. There are many people locked up.
They are trying. There are many people that
for
diverse
different
sorts of crimes.
Diverse types of crimes.
Today.
Yes.
And there are so many people that have committed different sorts of crimes, and they are out of prison today. So why are some people that are not supposed to be in the society, to be outside the prison walls, why are they here instead of
being
prison?
In the prison
So
walls?
the system needs to be revamped. The system needs to be strengthened. So the government needs to do something, because our legal system seems to be working for some and not for others.
For all. Thank you so much for your input.